Take one, folks. Take one. Welcome to Unbranded Media. We are here with Playmaker. Playmaker, introduce yourself to the people.
What's I'm Playmaker, aka Mr. Present Peace. You can follow me on all platforms, Playmaker158. You can find me everywhere. The official _ Playmaker on Instagram.
So I've been watching you, bro. You've been really moving and grinding. I see that you've been on even some radio stations lately. How has that been for you? And if you do remember the radio stations, could you shout them out?
It really been like a movie because I released my music September of 2020 in January. January 2021, my first time really being on the radio. Like, it's surreal. I done been on Too Hot Radio. Shout out to Too Hot Radio. I done did a performance for them. I done been on Florida Hip Hop Radio. Shout out to Tri-County. I done been on Hot 97. I done been on a few radio stations, and it kind of feel like a movie.
Being on a radio station, especially like being in this local town that we're in, Alachua, as y'all can see. How has it been? Has it like when you say it feel like a movie, you feel like you outside of reality?
Yeah, it feel like I planned this, but I planned this when I was still playing ball. So it's like it's coming to reality. You know what I'm saying? That's a surreal feeling. I don't really know how to explain it. Like I've been playing this at not on no cocky shit, on some humble shit. Like even though I planned it, you feel me? Like,
It's not an illusion anymore. It's real.
It's actually real. You know what I'm saying? Like it feel good though. It's still going. It's still going up.
What's some of the hit songs that they play on the radio for you?
They play Haymakers, Present Peace. Haymakers really the top one right now. Go check that out on YouTube. Playmaker, Haymakers, shot by Cody Roberts. Shout out to Cody Roberts.
Yeah, Cody Roberts got some good aesthetics, bro. I actually really like his videos. What was the creative process behind y'all collabing and y'all doing that video? Was it more like his creative process, or did you have a say in what was happening?
I kind of let him. I chose the spot, you know, but I kind of let him like lead it. You know what I'm saying? Just see where he at with it. You know what I'm saying? I like going to different cameramans and seeing where they at with it, stuff like that. He got a following. I do a video with him now. You know what I'm saying? That's how the networking works.
So basically, just explaining kind of what we talked about earlier with the storytelling. You could tell your platform a good amount of stories, but then when it get into the hands of another platform with people that you don't know, it kind of go even further. That's kind of how you wind up on radio stations and therefore getting way more views than you would locally speaking.
Exactly.
So how has it been networking on a local scale that has kind of gotten you into places that you normally wouldn't be just by meeting the right people and them hearing that story?
Oh, it's been good because you know I'm from Alachua, but Gainesville got a real good, like all the artists in the whole Alachua County area on the uprise right now. You know, I think it's because, you know, shout out to Cypher House in Chark County, like they bringing all the artists together to just perform. You know what I'm saying? An artist might see me perform over there. And you know they like, damn, that Playmaker, I know him. Let me go. You know what I'm saying? Follow them. Let me go follow Cypher House. Let me go follow Tri County. Now all of a sudden they performing over there. So like, you know what? I like what Cypher House and Tri County got going in the area.
Speaking of Cypher House and Tri-County, I see you've been popping up at a lot of different venues, a lot of different shows doing performances. Where are some of those performances located? And then how have it made you feel to kind of leave home and venture out?
I feel good, man. I like to go through the process. I feel like I done went through the process. Like, I done been to, you know, the events here in Gainesville. It's been turned up. I done been to an event in Jacksonville. It wasn't nothing. I mean, we just came from Tally. That bit was turned up. So like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going with the motions. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody definitely have a different way of going out of town. I can speak on that personally. It's been exciting to watch you grow, bro. So as far as Haymakers, we'll go back to that. As far as making the song, because that was all you and the creative process behind the lyrics, but what can we expect when we listen to it, and what should we be thinking about as far as a message?
When you hear Haymakers, you need to understand like my mindset on what kind of woman I want. I need a Rihanna. You feel me? I need a Kylie Jenner. If you ain't trying to goddamn turn some makeup into $1 billion, what we together for? You know what I'm saying? Like that's so when you hear my song and I'm talking about I want a girl I want to start a business with, that's what I'm on for real. So like you ain't gonna see me with a whole bunch of girls, whole bunch of sexy girls around, all this and that. I'm gonna hang around, you know what I'm saying, just socialize. But I'm trying to chill with one girl. Let us come up with a plan that's controllable. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a different type of wavelength. You know, so when you hit Haymakers, you get a little bit of me.
And the growth inside of you for real.
Yeah, exactly.
So, can you explain to us kind of like where you came from and why that would be such a statement of growth for you?
I come from 158 Alachua. I ain't do shit what growing up, but work out, play sports, and cut the yard. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who I go get some sticks to try to make a little foot louder, just to go work out type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I come from that to being able to go to college, graduate, play Division I football. You know what I'm saying? Make them type of networks and connections. And go not only graduate, but go through my career field and see if this really what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm at the point where I'm putting all my marbles in on myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm betting on myself right now. So that's a little bit of me. That's why.
That's a sweet event. It's a sweet bet to be able to bet on yourself because you know you're going to win every single time.
You heard me. I'm doing whatever it takes.
Every time. What type of schedule have you been able to put in place for yourself, like as far as preparation to be able to elevate as fast and quick as you have?
It might sound simple, bro, but I got alarms on my phone that go off every day. Some of the alarms say anywhere from go get breakfast to play the PlayStation for an hour to go get lunch. Like I really do be staying on schedule. I got a dog, Duchess. I like to have a little schedule with her. Go to the park with the way I feed her, the way I play with her. All that make my day go by. You know what I'm saying? So all that type of shit. Then it's marketing, and I might dedicate an hour, 2 hours making the song. It just all depends on how the day goes.
Is there something different that you do as far as marketing now that you didn't know before?
Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna put every artist up on game. Big Playmaker told you first. Listen, you gotta go get the Google. You gotta go do the Google marketing and shit. You know what I'm saying? The YouTube marketing and shit. Like the local marketing, that's straight, man. But we need to get over there and show them boys across the country what we're working with. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody look into that. Look into the YouTube marketing, the Google marketing, the Google analytics, retargeting. Look into all that.
So the theology behind artistry is actually important.
Yeah, it's a business. You know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of people who they be dropping a bunch of music, dropping a bunch of something, but they don't got no type of plan behind it. So like you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a plan behind it. You gotta drop a song, push that, let it get a certain amount of numbers, and then you go drop another one. You know what I'm saying? Like that. A lot of times people just be dropping just to drop, but you ain't understanding. You gotta push it and then drop some different shit. And then push that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it kind of goes back into like having those small routines that kind of seem silly, but having those small routines actually allow you to be able to have a schedule in the future that you go, post your content and therefore don't. And you kind of just go with the wave of what works and what doesn't. So it's kind of cool to see the elevation process for somebody that's watching your process right now that may not know, the deep details of what's happening. Could you at least give them some type of message that they could be living by right now that could help them a little bit faster in their growth period?
Message that could help them. One thing for sure, don't you can't avoid things when you're trying to get rich. You can only like find a solution to them. So if you're really trying to be successful, find out what's holding you back, and then find a way to fix that. You see what I'm saying? So that's my biggest advice. Because once you do that, everything else handles itself. Because you ain't gonna have no distractions. The little thing in the back of your mind that's holding you back, it ain't gonna hold you back. The little fear, you ain't gonna have none of that. So you're gonna be straight with. So just find whatever the problems is, the weak links. Find whatever it is and fix it.
Do you think that having a crew behind you and having people pop up to your shows and therefore be on stage with you at your performances help the audience that doesn't know you to be able to relate or develop some type of rapport with you?
Most definitely, man. That's how this rap shit goes. People gotta understand. If I brought the whole Alachua with me to my concert in Atlanta, everybody gonna be like, "Oh, who that is over there? Who that is?" If I brought a whole Alachua with me over to Texas, everybody gonna be like, "Who that is? Who that is?" That's just how the game goes. So you supposed to you supposed to hype it up yourself to get everybody else hyped up. So you know what I'm saying? But you know the way it's 2021, everybody's circle ain't that big no more. You know what I'm saying? But take your closest people and y'all turn the fuck up everywhere you go, and that's how you get rich. That's how you get successful. That's how people start noticing you.
Just a circle, bro.
For
It
real.
mean deeper than just the people you with, but the money stay in the pot, and so everybody be able to elevate and help each other as we all elevating. So it's been awesome to grow with you, bro, and start with you.
For
And
sure.
you know, as the people that's watching right now, we are back in the shop.
Yeah, for
We
sure.
back
It
where it
all
all
started.
started.
Yeah.
So one last thing would be like how from when we used to be in here doing podcasts, we used to take walks, we used to sit in here and chill, talk. I mean, I'm talking about. I really feel like we here because of conversation.
Yeah, that was the process. You feel me? Like I ain't saying the process, the end is here. We still going, but that was part of the process. You know what I'm saying? Like this part of the process. Pretty soon, like we gonna drop this shit. It's gonna hit 1 million views overnight. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be.
Amen. I'm looking forward to that. Is there
Yeah,
anything else that you would like to tell the people?
yeah. Go follow me on all platforms. Playmaker 158 everywhere. Follow me on Instagram, the official underscore Playmaker. Facebook, the official underscore Playmaker. Go check out my newest video, Haymakers. Is at last time I checked, it was at 2K views in less than a week. Time to go turn up. You feel me? That's how I feel about it. Go check it out. Haymakers, the official video. Playmaker 158 on YouTube.